As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news.
Of course.
The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harlan was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harlan's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
I didn't do it. Hello, everybody.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harlan said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans, but to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harlan was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Well, how else are you telling this?
I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit?
No.
So, I tried to escape.
So would I.
They found out and set the dogs on me.
I hate cliffhangers. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Hester. Welcome back to Ace Combat 7. Carry on.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to
The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Yeah, anyway, the story. The story is tying in Ace Combat. What was it, 4? Where you had the war between Osea and the Yuktobanian. And then what was it, Ace Combat 0, where you were on Erusia. Let me fight. You can obtain tech tree. Ooh, I gotta see this. And it's just tying everything in. What? Connected by lines to unlock an item you usually need. Usually. Some items, however, if you meet certain required conditions before you can get spent. I don't know what that is. Yippee, yippee, okay, yep. Hi. Are you done? Nope. Okay. Now, how do I... Bomber. A large stealth fighter, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Where's the F-35? Oh, there's the F-22. Okay, the F-22A, whatever. The FA stands for fighter attack. Is there no F-35? I feel cheated. Oh, the X-47. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Okay, so in order to get to the... This is gonna be... Wait, what? Okay, to get the F-22, I have to go through the F-35. Okay, I think it should be... Yeah. Just saying. Okay, I need to get to the F-18, so I need to use... So I need the F-14D. Bombs designed to home in on a target. Hopefully the audio doesn't desync with the webcam, or I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Air-to-air burst. Budget. We're just going to start. Screw it. I'm going to stick with this puppy. I'm dealing with ground targets.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
The thing I always do with the ground targets is I just use the cannon or the machine gun, the Gatling gun, whatever you want to call it. Cloud cover broken. Operation East Wind. Also, I'm wearing my bathrobe because it's kind of cold. Nippy, I should say.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
No promises.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Page 2, Fox 2. Vehicle down.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
War has already been going on.
Page 2, walking. Page 2,
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! Going for the radar car!
target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Exterminate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Yep, I'm going for the...
Enemy interceptor.
Okay, how... I did read the comments from the last one, and you guys were saying how my controls are... apparently I'm gonna have fun.
Inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
How do I change
Wilco,
targets?
here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire! They have a lock on you, shake them!
Yeah.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Okay, we're just gonna restart. That was me. That was my fault.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Okay, now I know how. Always trust pushing random buttons.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
I have none.
Hell yeah, hostile has been eliminated. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
Of course, I could just fire missiles.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Why the long face? It's now time to have a little fun. Don't you agree?
Generate! Being attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Weapons prevent their tactical flexibility. Lock acquired.
Fire!
The anti-air radar vehicle has been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Shit. Where are the damn interceptors? Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle!
Oh,
We
let's
can't
wait.
wait any
Just
longer!
gonna
We need
shoot
interceptors now!
I did not mean to.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Try not to
Enemy
kill
interceptors
any
inbound.
civilians, 'cause that's
Prepare to
bad.
engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down.
Hello!
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Missile inbound! Evade!
I'm evading! Oh my god! All those missiles.
Missile.
Yeah. No.
Volunteer with Fox 2.
Suck it.
Missed.
Okay. So you can play this game.
Lock acquired.
Targeting gun range.
Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. Bugs don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Missile headed your way! I've
Might as well
maneuvered
take
behind the enemy.
aerial units out. Ooh, here you go.
Breaking out of lock.
H2, target destroyed. 2 targets remaining.
Missile.
Just about to go online. It's too far from Allied territory.
Missile.
Here you go.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
I intended to miss.
Column 4, Fox 2.
Okay, that could have gone better.
It didn't connect.
Caution. Pull up.
Evading missile. Column 2, you can't go after every target.
H2, vehicle
But I
destroyed.
will.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
Locked.
Breaking out of lock.
I took them out right before I went kerplunk.
Target is in range of guns.
God damn it, my brother was in
That was the last radar vehicle. Great
I'm
work.
sorry, did I kill your brother? Well, you should have shot at me.
Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Circling around for another pass.
Missile.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Trigger the setup. Clear sections back for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Bandit has a lock.
Golem 2,
lost
more
my mind
targets
focus
remaining.
when that thing just blew
All
up
transports
like
have
a
been
freaking Roman
destroyed,
candle.
but what were they carrying?
Explosives, experimental tech, nuclear bomb.
Lockdown bandit.
Take your pick.
It didn't connect. Fox 2.
Caution, caution, caution.
Hostile has been eliminated. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
3 targets remaining.
Or maybe I'll try. So what does it matter?
Locked.
Fox
This is
2.
why I can never be a pilot, aside from the fact that I don't have 20/20 vision, but...
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAV is ready to launch. Away.
Here's a love package. What? Oh, I should have shut those. I still can't get over that!
What happened? Status report.
That's so cool!
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they got serious. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
No.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
You don't say.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
On target 6.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Caution. Hold up. Missile.
Missile coming! Break!
Missile.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Shut up.
Missile. Missile.
They have a lock on you, shake 'em!
Missile. Missile.
Damn missiles.
Missed.
Missile.
H2, walking.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Yeah.
Missile.
See, that's another thing, though.
He escaped into the
UAVs can
clouds!
sustain G's that,
H1 launching missile.
that humans can't. Like, I'm pretty sure the I can't help but feel as
Missile.
though there was a documentary I was
Missile.
watching where it
Missile.
talked about how much G-force modern fighters
Missile.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
Missile.
Oh, shut up.
Missile.
H2, behind you.
It talked about how much G-force
The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Oh, it's above me.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
But, okay, wait, help me if I
Missile.
could see the actual
Missile.
HUD.
Missile. Missile.
He's mine, he's not getting away.
Missile.
Oh my
Missile.
god.
Missile. 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 Missile.
But it talked about how modern
Missile.
fighters
Caution,
have
missile!
inhibitors.
Missile. Missile.
Don't try to read their movements.
Missile. Caution.
I hope that was a field that I just hit.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Missile.
Yeah, they've had several. And that's another field. Let's
I've got him
go,
in my
Spider
sights.
Boy.
Missile. Missile.
Locked.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandits are in the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
Missile.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Missile.
Just 2 more.
Missile. Missile.
So, drones don't give a G-force, huh?
1 to go.
And
Let's get
as
through
I
this
was
without
trying
any
to say, though,
casualties.
basically, the modern fighters have inhibitors built because, well,
That's a miss.
so much G-force.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Fox 3.
Ammunition 0.
Special weaponry depleted.
Ammunition 0.
Missile away.
Whoa.
I'm iced up.
Where'd he go?
Icing.
Come on. Fuck's sakes.
H2, blocking. Miss. That's a miss.
Yeah, you don't say.
They won't show up on the radar.
Come on, turn you bastard. Oh, I hate drones. There we go.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Now give me
The
my
skies
money.
are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Yeah, I'll return.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Oh, that's
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
That's not
No
exactly
point arguing. That's how
foreshadowing.
war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed.
Unless
The guys in charge take care of the rest.
I still don't think I can live with that. And I've blown up entire planets that way. Yeah. Nope. Cover up. I think I'll do another mission. Yay! Spreading my...
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay, so that's how I get my... Okay, rank B, probably because I crashed that one time. Bonus time, yeah. Base, rank bonus, time destruction, first time completion bonus. Woo! Next. Ooh, I like two-pronged strategies. I love this.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Okay. Are they combining the... Sounds like they're combining some of the old games into this. Oh shit. Yes. Look at that, baby. Yeah. Skip. Come on, let me spend my shit. I don't care. No. Can I skip that? They 10. Ooh, mamma mia. Why couldn't I have that for the ground operator? Oh my god, that's expensive. Enhances yaw. Okay. Lock on to... Yes, please. I want to shoot 8 targets at once. Wait, wait. Oh, shit. No, tech tree. Actually, no, wait. Okay. Now, how do I do parts? I'm sure it'll let me. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go with this baby. Select parts. Yes, please. These parts allow it. Blah blah. Body. You can pause the video if you want to see. There we go. Let's sort it.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Wait, I have a set. No, get out. I'm the pilot. I fly. Oh, kudos to you if you get that reference. Okay, that's disconcerting.
Mage 2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Nope, I'm doing this.
Mage 2 is away.
Oh, I love carrier takeoffs. And skip. Alright.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Sure it does.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Enemy reinforcements. I don't like it.
Golem 2 just knocked one down.
This right here is what we call a learning experience.
Roger that.
Missile. Missile.
Come here.
Missile.
Yeah.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, missile inbound!
Missile.
Yeah, I can see it on the radar. It's not that big of a threat so long as I keep turning lazily to the left. No, I want the... There he is.
Bandit acquired. Locked on.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Gargoyle squadron, chase them down.
Where was Tatum?
In position behind bandit.
I'm here. I might as well just shoot wildly.
They got me!
Missile.
3 remaining.
Missile.
Okay.
Missile.
We've got this. We're still recovered. We need reinforcements now!
You are the reinforcements.
They got me!
Nice kill.
Thank you.
1 remaining.
Although it is funny, during the Vietnam War, there was actually
Is the enemy command insane? Why aren't they pulling out?
people who thought having guns on aircraft was obsolete. So the early F-4 Phantoms didn't have guns.
Bandit in my sight.
Fucking Wait, is that it?
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
You say that.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Missile.
Caution! Missile!
Caution!
Missile.
A large aircraft is approaching.
Missile.
All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
Yes. I get to take that out. Oh god. I don't want to take that out. I don't want to take that out.
UAV's closing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Skykeeper, this is Scout.
This is the way!
That monster.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break! Now!
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Sure about that?
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will do easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Okay. This is the
Destroy
way.
the Arsenal bird.
Missile.
What is that thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Enemy on my six. Breaking.
Killing the big baby.
Satellite from the Arsenal bird. What's going on here?
Missile.
Attempting to break enemy lock. Enemy is fled.
Missile.
Enemy fled over there.
Missile.
Commander, they got me.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Let's lock it on target.
Column 2, missile! He's there!
Waiting!
Missile.
This is Column 3. Column 2's hit.
Missile.
Status report.
Missile. Missile.
Fine.
Missile.
Shit, Column 2. Do you copy?
Missile.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Missile.
Skeleton 3, break.
Missile.
Break. Missile.
Those damn things have gotten smarter. You think you're left?
What's he even aiming at
Skeleton
you?
3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ,
hell is that?
what's happening?
Missile.
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
Missile.
I'll
Missile.
get right on that.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
In the
Breaking!
middle of a combat situation.
Controls are out.
Yeah, I think
Breaking it
I'll...
off.
Skeleton 2 lost.
What the?
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
That's a
Brilliant
shield.
observation. If they'd noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2,
promises.
head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Don't be a hero. Don't kill me
Copy
off.
that. Returning home.
Okay.
Missile, hit it for a friendly.
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't break away!
This is getting a little tight. One, I'm spiked.
Locked. Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
No promises.
That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Let me. Thank you.
Mage 2, UAV down. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Missile away.
I didn't plan on it.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Are you sure about that?
This is Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
I don't know what my call sign is.
Advantage, SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's back. It's
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Joint tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
No.
Let Golem
Keep your eyes
and
open in those
Squadron
clouds.
handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Sure we will.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Gray's aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next
Oh yeah,
time.
I'm Trigger.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Not good. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status?
I don't know what to
Status
say.
report.
I'm trying to keep
He's
up
a
with it.
predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
He's losing it.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Ammunition 0.
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brony?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Does Main Squadron still have their hotshot? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Golem and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay it.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
That's cool.
Mage 2, we have
Nope, I am not good at landings. Pulse laser.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
I have to keep going. Like, next.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Oh boy.
You can count on that.
Well, you did it once before. Mind you, it took you 6 years. Rescue? Are we gonna... what?
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harlan. Mr. Harlan was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harlan hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission.
Oh, crap.
The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Why can't I be the one that actually... I hate these stealth parts. Ooh, the space elevator. Okay, what can I get? I want the F. God damn it. Okay, moving on. Alright, we'll finish this mission up and then I'll call it. That's a big ass missile. But I like shooting down.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Skip. But really? They sunk the Kessel too? But... Why? So I take it she's actually dead.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
I'm so lonely.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
God damn it.
Okay, you're heading up the Harlan rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Ew! Well, I see how I'm doing this. I still don't like it. But I'm so lonely, so lonely. I remember the further down
Pull up.
you flew, the smaller the circles, so, but I guess technology is advanced. Okay, I still question, how the hell is this a thing though, where there's little bubbles? Think? I don't know what I think. Okay, so we're gonna have to fly around. Oh yeah, that's gonna be real simple. I'm just gonna pull a few jeeping over. Turn lazily to the left. Pretend it's NASCAR, because that's still not smart. Let's speed up. This is taking forever. Yep, this is. Oh, this is beautiful. I just. No, I'm not gonna shoot that.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Oh, yeah. It's not like they're gonna notice a giant. Not like these guys are gonna notice a supersonic aircraft going 25 whatever units of speed we're going on. Ooh, really?
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTV, going home.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
But who's watching over you? Okay, I'm going the conservative way, where I'm not likely to trigger with my bubble.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point.
Yay!
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Uh-huh. But who's pulling for you?
And I'm one of them.
That couldn't have been well timed. I'm getting pissed at the...
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
The audio D6.
Situation report. Something's happening.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to report here. Everything's quiet.
For now.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Shut up.
Harlan is still the president in my eyes.
Are we under attack?
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Don't they all?
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Nah.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
I feel as though I could... I just need to angle... Oh my god, that's beautiful.
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Uh-huh. Tally-ho, boys.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile. Missile.
You're being locked onto.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
What the... Okay.
Missile.
Break! Missile incoming! Page 2, target destroyed.
Missile.
Knock, knock.
Page 2, target down.
Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Shit.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Too late.
Missile.
Page 2, target down.
Missile.
I'm flying through the elevator.
Half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
I'd say the AA turrets are
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air beforehand. Half of the anti-air guns down. All SAM sites down.
Yep. Oh, yeah, those were easy.
There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Okay, stand by.
Page 2. Rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Make sure it destroys the target.
All anti-air guns destroyed.
Hoorah!
The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
I gotta see this over.
Roger.
That's a little too close.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
That would have been embarrassing. I gotta see this elevator. Slam right into it. Oh, I saw it.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
Got it.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the ex-Prez's location now. Run for the container!
Former Prez.
Page 2, missile launch.
Of course that missed.
Going 2, hang in there.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked, it's chow time.
Missile.
Blitzkrieg!
Ground target destroyed.
Missile.
Ow!
Target destruction confirmed.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile.
Yeah, makes two
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
That hit the,
We're cut off!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
what?
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Must take out the curtain.
UAV
They're
down.
swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
Confirmed down.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane!
Missile.
Mr. Harlan, sit right there! Jacob's been hit!
Okay, I need to take this one out.
Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harlan alive?
3.
This is Column 3! Bandit on my 6! I can't get away!
Got him.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric! Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Let's take it up a notch, okay? This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harlan. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harlan out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. 3 remaining.
We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harlan.
It'll do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with?
Missile. Missile.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Missile. Missile.
H2, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Do my part.
H2, walking.
Boom. Ow.
Missile. Missile.
Get back here. Get back here.
Being locked onto.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Targeting range of guns.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be able to shoot him right here.
Missile away.
Missile.
Miss.
Missile.
Bandit, on your 6.
No shit.
Missile.
Range 1 launching missile. Missed.
Missile.
You inspire me, Trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
UAV destroyed. 1 remaining.
Just shut it. Major. Sir. Who you kid? Who am I kidding? I'm the Emperor. Stand still, spider boy. I hate drones.
Locked.
Missile
All
was for
UAVs have
extra.
been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off.
Oh boy.
Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Harlan wasn't expected.
Let's wait till we're home safe.
Mother Goose.
Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
Another
5 minutes
throwback.
remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger. Mage 2, Fox 2. UAV destroyed.
Roger. Sending UAVs to the transport.
Mage Mage 2,
Orders
shut
are
down
to
the
fire
bed.
warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. That's so
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
Let you have all. I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal?
Mage 2, walking.
Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. About the lighthouse. I mean the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
What?
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Why?
Yeah, I'm on his ass.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
3 minutes remaining.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
Babel, roger.
What are you doing?
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's wind break took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger, continue to maintain air superiority.
Am I gonna have to destroy the elevator?
I'm spiked. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harlan. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
What? Don't start ominous music. I mean, I have it turned down, but I can still hear some of it.
Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Shit.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mage 2, shut down abandoned. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
We're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launched from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading toward the AO.
Will the president still alive?
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Mage 2!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1, was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
What? What?
Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why? No.
Oh. I don't know what to think.
The operation to rescue former President Harlan has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Yay? You got one or more nicknames. Yay? So many emotions. I'm gonna end this episode. I can already see the video file for this is 13 gigs. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. However, I am going to continue recording after rendering this because I need to know what happens. Bye-bye. Is there something wrong with me?
Reinforcements on.
Actually, don't answer that. I'll just say ready for action.
Upgrade in progress.
You've let unidentified. No! What the fuck? This is my own planet!